on Viewpoint. RP Singh of the BJP is with us. Also with us is Sujata Paul of the Congress Party. Mr. Singh, let me begin with you. There's an open attack that the BJP has launched at the Congress Party, especially Rahul Gandhi, claiming that he's joined ranks with the anti-India forces. How do you think BJP is planning on supporting this argument, considering this is the same argument that was made by Amit Malviya when Rahul Gandhi was on the US trip? And that is, again, being endorsed in a similar fashion by Smriti Irani of the BJP.
Well, I'll show you my personal WhatsApp screenshot, which I received from US during Rahul Gandhi's visit. This is the WhatsApp which I received. And it mentions about the invitation to Mr. Rahul Gandhi's program. This is a registration of NRI interaction with Mr. Rahul Gandhi in New York on 4th June 2023. The invitees, the people to whom to contact was, number 2 was Tazim Ansari. His mobile number is also there. I'm not telling that number, but his mobile number is there with me. And I have safeguarded as a digital thing, which I received from US. Okay. Now, who's this guy? Who's he? Who's this person? He's a known person who has a Jamaat-e-Islamiyya link. And then Jamaat-e-Islamiyya has a link with Islamic Circle of North America. Who are all these people? And Jamaat-e-Islamiyya is known for what it has been doing in South Asia, how it has been trying to disturb democracies through spreading radicalization in the South Asian countries. So this is one. You want to hear the second one? The picture which is there on your screen, which you are showing right now, of Sunita Vishwanathan. What is her background? She belongs to an organization, or she belongs to a setup which is funded by George Soros. And then who George Soros, as you right now told, that man has earmarked some $32 billion to disturb the Indian democracy or to disturb the integrity of the country.
No, you're misquoting me, sir. I just said that he has given his own personal fortune for the Open Foundation that he actually, endorses. I did not say that.
Open Society. Okay. Okay. But it's known that George Soros has given his personal fortune, or has funded or has organized money for Open Society Foundation and others like that. Who are there to disturb the harmony in the country. And then George Soros is on record saying that he is against the Prime Minister Modi, and then he want to dislodge him by any mean which he can dislodge Prime Minister Modi in this country. So
Mr. Singh, let me interject here. I have a report that India for years has been a proud contributor to United Nations Fund that promotes democracy. And this is around the world through civil society organizations. And if I'd like to just underline for you that Open Society Foundation that's been funded by George Soros is also part of all of that. That's been part of the UN where it goes about these civil society organization. It has close links with Soros's work. So India funds it.
What did George Soros say? Isn't he on record saying, yes, he wants to dislodge Prime Minister Modi by any mean? Isn't on record saying so? So the man who is sitting in foreign land is trying to disturb the Indian democracy and then trying to use his money or whatever resources he has or whatever resources he can organize to disturb democracy in India. Or he is known for doing so. Because of his other reasons also, because of his financial reasons and because of his personal reasons also. So how can we bear that? There's someone sitting abroad is trying to disturb, and then Rahul Gandhi, give me a second, Rahul Gandhi meet all such people abroad, and invitations are being forwarded by all such people who want to disturb the harmony in the country.
Okay. Mr. Singh, I'd like to understand this one thing. Being a vocal critic of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the way he is functioning in India can be one thing. But making the claim that you are suggesting that Mr. Soros has made, where do you think that has been put on record? I'd like to understand that. Where has he said that I'm making every possible attempt to go ahead and dislodge Prime Minister Modi? I don't think he is, he has that kind of immense power to even go about doing that. We're talking about a democratically elected leader, Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Well, it's not that he can do it, but his intentions are so. and I'll send you while on the debate, I'll send you records and details of his intentions, which he is openly put on record. That he doesn't like Prime Minister Modi and he wants to dislodge Prime Minister Modi. So what is it? He wants to dislodge a democratically elected Prime Minister of the country.
Okay. Let me bring in Sujata Paul. Sujata Paul, the allegations by the BJP, the press conference by Smriti Irani, which was just recently concluded, all, in fact, talk about how Rahul Gandhi is quote-unquote joining hands with anti-India forces. BJP likes to call George Soros India beta. How is the Congress choosing to respond to all of these allegations?
How shameful is it that when an FIR has been registered, instead of answering to those allegations and participating in an investigation which will ultimately go to the court, the BJP, which is so rattled about its chiller troll, the social media chief, that they have had to do a press conference and rely on foreign forces, so to speak. I will not go into details of the UN fund, which grants, funding to George Soros's NGOs, and India is a part of it. But I would also like to remind you over here of how George Soros has attacked India and India's democracy. It's not like he's attacked Prime Minister Modi. He's talking about how things are not right, just like Barack Obama has mentioned it. Now, why is it so important to attack a 92-year-old from a foreign land who has said something to this effect? And why are you bringing a link to Rahul Gandhi and accusing him of being dangerous? He is a leader of India. So isn't it shameful? Then they go and attack Sunita Vishwanath. Now, Sunita Vishwanath has an organization, a civil society group, registered in USA called Hindus for Human Rights. So they are not the only, BJP is not the only patent holder of Hinduism, but they are patent holders of Hindutva. And Amit Malviya has already mentioned this on another television channel, which is again so shameful. Now, when you talk about...
No, but I don't think the problem that the BJP has with Sunita Vishwanath is not about the Hindus for, the organization that she supports. They're claiming that this has Jamaat-ISI West links. That is the claim that they're making. How does the Congress respond to that?
I'm coming to that. I'm coming exactly to that, Priya. That if they are making these claims and if they are making these allegations, Rahul Gandhi ji went to the US before Prime Minister. Did the Prime Minister take this up with the US authorities? Did he file a complaint? Did the Indian government file a complaint on behalf of the country that, this is what is happening? Or have they filed a complaint against Rahul Gandhi in the country? But they will go and file complaints against Rahul Gandhi through their surrogates and through their party members for all irrelevant reasons. But when they have been taken to task by a member of the Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee, they are rattled. They should be. The point is, if an allegation has been made, what is the allegation? That they are spreading communal hatred. They are trying to instigate communal hatred amongst regions, amongst religions, among castes and communities. Isn't that what is happening in the country today? That is what everybody is talking about. And the BJP needs to understand that all these foolhardy, press conferences are not going to be the answer. You can't just go and save Amit Malviya by having a press conference.
Sujata Paul, I'm really very short on time on the broadcast, but I'd like to understand this from the Congress party. You're representing the party. The fact that Hindus for Human Rights, among other organizations that were part of the meeting that Rahul Gandhi attended, all of these happen to be the signatories to the letter that was written to President Joe Biden to not invite Prime Minister Modi on a state dinner to the White House. Also to the US Speaker, McCarthy, that he should not even be allowed to speak in the Congress. Do you think all of this put together and Rahul Gandhi going ahead and meeting with them also, probably underlines a statement the Congress party is choosing to make against the Prime Minister of the country? Very quickly.
You cannot stay isolated in a world of globalization. And everybody will have their own views. But that doesn't mean that every view of theirs is going to be endorsed by us. Like the Prime Minister, he has proved now that there's no democracy in the country by saying that, why are you meeting somebody who is writing a letter against me?
All right, I got your point. Mr. Singh and Sujata, I'm really sorry. I'm short on time of the broadcast. We'd have to wrap Viewpoint with that. Thank you so much for watching.